I haven't named them yet. Probably one's Chip and one's Dale. Oh, sorry. I'm not used to talking when I go live. I don't want to scare the little rascals here. The squirrels here. There's one that's a little darker, and this one's kind of lighter. Little squirrel right there, enjoying these unsalted peanuts from HEB. This is in Sugarland, Texas, at Oyster Creek Park. And there's a couple of more over there. They hide in the trees until you throw a couple on the ground here, and then they really enjoy it. They'll come up to you even if you have nothing in your hands. I had one take a peanut out of my hand earlier, and I think he really liked it. There's a nice little park. There's a creek nearby, and there are 2 baby alligators in there. I say babies. I know one of them's been in there for, this is his at least 2nd summer now. But this is definitely a squirrel park in this area. And there's some more interesting birds over there pecking around. He's twitching his tail. It probably means he's nervous. When they get close, they really move their tail. But I'm wondering what they're eating when people are not feeding them. I don't see a whole lot of trees bearing nuts, so maybe they're digging out of the trash some. Maybe there's some trees out here, little acorn trees maybe. It says no one's watching, but I'm getting comments, so at least one person's watching. That's kind of cool. Almost 5 minutes now. This little guy's about 3 feet away from me. There's my foot. He's just sitting there staring at me while he's eating that peanut. Not a care in the world. Well, you want more? I think I got a couple more. All right, let's see if he takes it out of my hand. I'll try that out. He's thinking about it. Someone just walked by, kind of scared him a little bit. Here comes his friend. I can't believe how many peanuts they ate already. One earlier buried some in the ground. I think the majority of the peanuts they bury, they forget where they're at. So it's kind of interesting. I think that statistic's accurate. Oh, he's wanting me to feed him. I'm not participating like I should. Here. They're all behind me. I want them in front of me. I'm supposed to tell a story? Oh, for Chip? Well, thank you for... little peanut went down the wrong pipe there. I was eating some myself. But thank you for commenting. I think they just about ate them all. Got a couple left. There was one piece of paper in there, but let's see. if they enjoy that last little bit. There's one hiding back there. He's coming around. The fatter they are, the less fear they have. The fatter they are, they're more. They're not afraid as much to come up to you. It seems like. One up there in that tree. He's scoping it out. He's probably had enough. He's ready to settle in for the night and find a spot to keep an eye on all the alligators nearby. There's a creek right back there. I think it's Oyster Creek, maybe. It's Oyster Creek Park, so I'm assuming that's correct. And let's see if he finds it. Well, since I'm already live, I guess I'll walk you guys out of here because that's about all the peanuts I have. There was a raccoon over here earlier that I fed him some bread, and he was competing with a small alligator for a piece of bread. It's kind of interesting. I'm gonna post that video probably in a couple of days, if not today. We'll see. And try not to put anybody on film. It's not really my style. I don't like filming people that don't want to be on camera. So I'm trying to point the camera away and not walk on the trail as best I can. But this is a cool little park. It goes back that way pretty good bit, and there's a bike trail, hike trail back down that way that loops around at two other parks. There's some baseball fields and tennis courts and whatnot. But there is something interesting over here I want you to see that I'm about to show you here coming up. And if we're lucky, I'll show you the alligators here towards the end of the video, which is a couple of minutes. I have to get up to this bridge here. But I've filmed here several times in other videos, and some slow motion videos of this water fountain and riding my bike down that way. But it's a nice day today. It's April something, late April something. I'm off. Today is my day off, and I'm enjoying the view. It almost was a Galveston day today. I almost went to the beach, but not quite warm enough. Next month is the month to go to the beaches in Texas. It's the best month in my opinion. This is not where the alligator's at, but I'll show you here in a minute. Yeah, if you want to go to the beach, go in Texas, go in May. It's not super hot, and it's not raining as much as April. This is not the alligator either, even though this is an alligator by definition. This isn't the one I'm warning you about. He does bite, so be careful here at the Oyster Creek Park in Sugar Land, Texas, where you can hike and bike and picnic and barbecue and everything else your heart desires. But he's right up here coming up. There's two up here. Yet last year and the year before that, I think one of the parent alligators were here. He was about 8 foot long, pretty big, long tail, and he was out here, and they might have took him away to one of the state parks. There's a park known for a lot of alligators nearby here, and my guess is he was relocated over there. And if that was a pause in the video, I apologize. There's another little squirrel there. Not used to going live. It's just kind of an experiment for me and see if I like doing it. As a suggestion, as other person comment, I should talk, which I agree. So I'm talking. Not used to doing unscripted monologues or scripted for that matter, but here we are doing my best to showcase, as the title suggests, a lot of squirrels. They're still eating the stuff I dropped from earlier. And he's coming right up on me. He's licking my hand. He grabbed my finger. He's hungry. Okay. Now I'll make sure I wash that hand. I don't know, his little squirrel's mouth, his little claws, put his little claw on my finger. It was like getting ready to bite me, I think. He's like, I'll take blood if that's what it takes. Here's a bridge, a nice little bridge here, going across this creek, which is about normal height, maybe a little bit above because it has been raining here the last couple of days. There is some smaller alligators over here, and I could see one right there before my phone dies. He likes this spot. He's there almost most days. They were not here yesterday. And they get along greatly with the turtles there, as you can see. There's another one. I saw him earlier. Maybe he's taking a swim, enjoying doing his alligator thing. You never know. But here we are checking out the little turtles and that soon to be a larger alligator one day. I'm guessing he's 3 foot long. Yeah, he's probably about 3 foot long. And here's the other side. A lot more turtles down there, and the creek goes down that way, the water flows that way, I'm pretty sure. There was a big tree right there last year, and it fell over, and during a strong rain, and it stayed there for months, and then it really rained hard, and it flowed down here, and I think most of it's right down there now, in case you're wondering what happened to that tree. So that just about wraps it up. I'll go back here. I'm trying to find an easier way to zoom out, which it's hard to do. I don't have a selfie stick, so I'm holding this with my hand. And there's 2 more little squirrels from earlier. I was feeding earlier. They just stay there. I got through a couple of peanuts there, and they just can't let it go. They just want to keep nibbling on the stuff. Let's see if he comes up to me again. I'll grab this stick. Oh, I'll trick him. They're both looking at me. Anyways, that about wraps it up. There's the truck cruising down the road here in a few moments. The weather looks like the clouds are coming in. They are expecting some thunderstorms tonight, but you know, trying to get my view hours up. So hey, I do notice there's some construction down here. There's some wooden planks they put down to drive vehicles on right there. So they're doing something down here. There's another part of the creek. There's another little bike trail right there going across. It's nice to have this park here in the inner city. Not really inner city, but you know what I mean. Inside town. And the clouds are rolling in. So I think I'll make it a movie night tonight. Relax for one more night before work mañana. And those of you that don't speak Spanish, that means tomorrow. So if you have any movie suggestions, a good old classic or something new, doesn't matter. Whatever your favorite is, leave a comment below. I would appreciate it greatly. This has been More Adventure.